Hazel and Holly. Written by Sara C. Snider. Narrated by Siobhan Waring. For Laurie, Jennifer and Melissa. Sisters extraordinaire. Death before dawn. Hazel peered at the twilit sky as she hurried along the wooded path. The lantern she clutched in a tight fist swung to and fro, casting erratic shadows, though the way had begun to lighten with the approaching dawn. Her visit would be brief this time. She'd been too liberal with the valerian tea. Hazel wasn't one to oversleep, but restfulness had eluded her lately. The skirts of her dress rustled against the brush and bushes, a rasping whisper, as if the woods themselves hushed her ungainly approach. "I won't be long," she said. No one was there, but one never knew when out in the woods. She passed through a wrought-iron gate set within a crumbling stone wall and came to a single-room stone cottage, nearly overtaken with ivy and brambles of sweet-briar. The water-warp door stood propped against the doorframe into which it no longer fit. Hazel slipped past it and stepped inside. The wavering light of her lamp failed to push back the deep gloom within the cottage. She fetched a handful of sticks from a corner, placed them in the hearth, and used her lantern to ignite them. She blew on the gentle flames until the cold coals flared alight. Hazel lingered by the fire. It was so damp in this place, as if the chill seeped into her bones as soon as she stepped over the threshold. But she was late, and it wouldn't do to tarry too long. She walked to a table upon which sat a ewer and basin. Water dripping from a hole in the roof had filled the ewer, and Hazel poured some of the water into the bowl. From her pocket she pulled out a piece of honey cake, wrapped in cloth, and crumbled the cake into the water. She looked out the window at the lightening sky, but the sun still hadn't risen. "You are late." Hazel turned and found Willow warming her pale hands by the feeble fire. "I overslept." Willow smiled, turned her back on the hearth, and sauntered over to Hazel. She reached to touch Hazel's hair, but Hazel moved away. "Still frightened, daughter?" "I'm not afraid," Hazel said. "I just prefer not to be touched by the dead." Willow waved a hand, then leaned over the bowl. She took a deep breath, opening her mouth as she lingered over the water. She straightened. "Honey cake?" Then she smiled. "What did you used to call it? Sunny cake?" Willow laughed. "You always thought it made the day brighter." "That was a long time ago."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?